Then, now, forever. Together.
Raw is back live from San Francisco, California. He is our new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ
AJ
Styles.
Styles' role continued in the Berlin, and he is now the World Heavyweight Champion. Mission accomplished. It has been a long road to get back here, to be your World Heavyweight Champion. There's a lot of obstacles that I had to get over to get there. There was a certain group that I and my buddies have eradicated from WWE, that being the Hurt Business. They were the thorn in my side. They were the roadblock that keep me from getting here. But once we took care of them, the sky was once again the limit, and I stand before you once again, a world champion. The World Heavyweight Champion can't even have his moment. Karrion Kross. You know what, AJ? Your problems are just beginning. They're not behind you, they're just starting. So you think the Hurt Business was a problem for you? Tonight, AJ, I bring forth to you your final testament. Enjoy being world champion while it lasts, because my final testament is going to put an end to you once and for all. Or you bring your final testament. I'll bring a couple good brothers and we can battle this out tonight. We are back here on Raw.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Well, it was another fantastic performance from this woman at Berlin versus Bianca Belair. Albeit coming up short to the undefeated Women's World Heavyweight, the Women's World Champion. but you can't keep Io down for long. Issuing a challenge to the Intercontinental Champion, Raquel, and Raquel, who's been a fighting champion, accepting. Not only that, Damage Control will be facing off against the new Women's Tag Team Champions in a rematch. Albeit a different combination of Damage Control. Here's the Intercontinental Champion. Was Raquel's call up. She's knocked down doors. She's gotten opportunities that has led her to the opportunities to be Women's Intercontinental Champion. The first to ever hold that title in our universe. Championship at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky. And her opponent from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Raquel.
History between these two dating back to NXT. Raquel taking the NXT Women's Championship of Io. So this is sort of a rematch. First time they've been in a one-on-one match with one another since then. Goes into a big drop kick. And Raquel, night in, night out, putting that championship on the line. And Io showing the power there, the snap suplex. Wasn't sure Io is going to be able to get Raquel up. But doing it. Face first into the turnbuckle, followed up by a big boot to the face of Io. And she gets a kick to the face. And Io again. Io trying to work the arm, and she gets kneed, and we're back to standing position between both participants. Tossing her up, kind of slamming her on the way down, throwing her up. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. But that power advantage. Over the top splash. I know what Io is thinking there, but it may cost her. Io again over the top. Io's got to do something because Io cannot win the championship from there. Taking her up. Fans are going under the desk. Packaging Io. Comes Rodriguez. Dropping those heavy elbows. Io taking a big punch to the face. And again, just powered down. Irish whip. Avoiding it for a second. Raquel fighting back. Io into the corner. Nobody. Turns. Io rolls through. I may have been looking for the over the moonsault. Raquel wisely for a second get it out of her. That may have been just instinct. And now Io over the moonsault. Will we have a new women's intercontinental champion? We do. Io has pulled it off, losing one championship at Berlin and winning another here tonight.
WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion.
And by losing, I mean not winning it. Io is the second ever Women's Intercontinental Champion. Raw already getting off to an exciting start. New Women's Intercontinental Champion. More championships to be decided here tonight.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
The Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. Damage Control versus Naomi and Bayley. And Jey Uso getting a rematch against Gunther to try to reclaim his Intercontinental Championship. Right here, Sami Zayn. Who's had a hell of a run here on Raw. It's not been an uphill climb. Some setbacks. But he has captured the Raw Universe. Many people putting him in the same category as main event Jey Uso last season.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
But now the Auszilla. When he steps and that music hits, it's kind of a different atmosphere. Someone's gonna get hurt. Is it a matter of time before the Auszilla, Big Bronson Reed, is knocking on the door of a championship? We didn't see much of him in NXT. When he came here, he immediately made an impact. As Sammy jumping on him immediately, busting him open, as it appears. Bronson, Howard, huge power bomb by Bronson Reed. Bronson now looking to pick apart Zayn. He may have busted him open, but you've only angered the Auszilla at that point. Dropping an elbow on Zayn. Zayn hasn't yet to recover here. Wait a minute, it's an elbow. Zayn springboard into a tornado DDT. The heart of Sami Zayn is well documented. Fights his way out of that. Zayn ducking underneath. Irish whip on Bronson Reed. Whipped into the corner. Zayn bringing it back. Whipped. And a huge clothesline from Sami Zayn. Zayn very well versed inside a ring. And he hops up in the air with that missile drop kick like, and a blue thunder bomb on the outside. Bronson Reed. Zayn, nobody home. And now the Auszilla. The Death Valley driver. He crashed and burned a second ago. I don't think he's getting back up. He does not. Bronson Reed will take the count out victory.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
Think Sammy ever recovered from that springboard to the outside, miss and crashing on the floor, and then getting a Death Valley driver. Bronson Reed victorious again. Here in Cross returning. He says he has something or that's going to be more devastating for AJ Styles than the Hurt Business ever. And you're looking at it. This collection.
Accompanied by Scarlett at a combined weight of 885 pounds. Karrion Kross, 8, and result of Final Testament.
AOP flanking Karrion Kross, the World Tag Team Champions. Scarlett here. Paul Ellering, the legendary Paul Ellering. And of course, AJ Styles has his boys. The former tag team champions. Gallows and Anderson.
And at a combined weight of 505 pounds, the team of Carl Anderson and Gallows.
Gallows and Anderson losing their World Tag Team Championships to the AOP. Their opportunity to get their hands on them and maybe get back another opportunity.
You don't want none.
And they leave in the spotlight for the World Heavyweight Champion.
Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
There's a new man at the top here on Raw. He's phenomenal. To be exact, he is the phenomenal one. An opportunity once again, as we said, for Gallows and Anderson to get their hands on the AOP.
That's a good tap.
Comes Karrion Kross, the man who's probably orchestrated this. Stomping away at Gallows. Remember, Carl Anderson is kind of the person that got isolated in that tag team championship match. Gallows is kind of the muscle that kind of got them back into it. He tags to Carl Anderson. Anderson swings. Caught into a Northern Lights suplex position. Locking on an arm bar. Anderson holding his arm. Whipping cross into the OC's corner. Running into a big boot. Tags made to AJ. Tag made to Akam. Down goes Cross, goes for a stinger splash there. Akam gets out of the way. 1/2 of the tag team champion. AJ in here getting a double team. There's a Pele kick. While the referee is working, getting the term pad back on. Cover on the champ. It's just the punishing, the pain that the AOP brings is in their name. Styles rolls through and takes the leg out. Akam rolls all the way to the OC corner after that. AJ. He made the gallows. See if Luke can get something going here after the slow started earlier with Karrion Kross. And now Akam has been isolated. There's a court, take him off his feet. That does. Carl Anderson. Trying to finish it right there. It's a chop back by Akam. This is his opportunity. There he is, he gets the tag. Not only does he get the tag, AOP hitting. Big finish there. Broken up by Gallows. Back in the corner, tag made back to Akam. Razor. Anderson rolls out to get a break. Now they been calling Akam Razor the whole time, huh? Razor Akam the whole time. Roll through. Styles. 2. Styles intercepts that tag. Bowls right through AJ. Scarlett. Scarlett giving a distraction here, but not enough of a distraction. Calf crusher. Cover. Now AJ looking for it. Styles, flash, cover, 2. Champ is here and victorious. Over 1/2 of the tag team champions.
The team up, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and AJ Styles.
Well, coming up next, Damage Control. Newest members, the Kabuki Warriors, take on the newly crowned Women's Tag Team Champions from the last edition of Raw. Can they bring them back to Damage Control? Matchup is next. We welcome you back here to Raw. The reuniting of the Kabuki Warriors. Going after the Women's World Tag Team Champions. After Dakota and Io lost them at the last edition of Raw. Bayley getting some simians of revenge versus the Mutiny. But are they ready for Asuka? Are they ready for Kairi? Are they ready for the Kabuki Warriors? Well, 3 of these women in this match have been women's champion. Glow has been brought to San Francisco. This is Bayley's home turf. mesmerized by the glow. From the glow to the role model. Bayley likes to take some of the credit for Io being here on the main roster, Dakota Kai being here on the main roster. She was the one that handpicked them. But whatever she had planned for that situation, it backfired on her. They have their own plan and their own aspirations. And this could be a huge night for the Damage Control. Io as the Intercontinental Champion. Maybe the Kabuki Warriors as tag team champions.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Kairi Sane and Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors. And their opponents, the team of Naomi and Bayley.
The tag team champions. As the referee would come collect the titles. And it will be Kairi launched out of a rocket. Naomi toward Kairi. And Kairi Asuka kind of had the same run as we're seeing here with Bianca. I'm drawing a blank here. When she came up, undefeated champion. Athleticism on Naomi. Like an arm drag cartwheel with it into a knee. And a tag made to Bayley. Bayley finding a partner, taking those tag team championships away. Huge for her to take something away from Damage Control that would hurt them. Jessica Carr, the official. Almost in between that. And we all saw it, the season premiere of Raw, where it looked like Kairi, Io We're all working together. In that battle royale. That was kind of the night that it formed. And actually seemed to come down to those three at the end of that battle royal for the opportunity to be number one contender. So Io ended up German suplex into a cover. In the ring is Kairi. Oh. His forearm, that was like a superwoman forearm there. Bayley to use a tag here. Need to get Naomi in this matchup. And able to get the tag. Here comes Naomi. Wait a minute, cover, and Bayley tries to break it up, and Kairi hangs on. And here comes Naomi. Tag to Asuka, tag to Bayley. Seems a little quick for a tag back to Bayley. Is she able to catch her breath in that short amount of time? That may be a mistake by the tag champs. Bayley still seems a little off. Crashes and burns, takes that kick. Asuka breaking it. Nearly put away there. Cover. Kairi Sane Bayley. Still has something left in the tank. Gonna make the mistake of getting her too close to her corner. And Bayley, a huge slam there. Spear by Kairi. Naomi comes in and breaks it up. Kairi looking for the insane elbow. Getting the air. Where's Naomi? Oh, Bayley kicks out of that. And Kairi can't believe it. Kairi can't believe it. Bayley breaking it up. Bayley needs to make a tag. Into the corner. Again, Kairi. Did she knock Bayley out with that spinning back elbow? She did. The Kabuki Warriors are the new women's WWE Tag Team Champions. They bring it back to Damage Control. What a big night for Damage Control. We welcome you back here to Raw. The Miz set for one-on-one action. The championship's gonna change hands. The very next Raw after Berlin. And we still got one more championship match here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, he is back here on Raw after his little sabbatical to take care of the Judgment Day on SmackDown.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Great performance out of Priest and Rhea Ripley over Dominic and Liv Morgan. Now Priest hoping that he can set his sights on bigger things here on Raw. Carry that momentum here. So here we go. Is looking for an opportunity to reclaim some of that past glory. This opportunity here, take down one of the guys that Adam Pearce believes can be a major player here on Raw. He came out aggressive, but Damian Priest has come back more aggressive. Damian Priest shoved off. Miz running back in. Priest running back in, and Priest is not done. Taking Miz back to the outside. Miz nearly getting this win there. Is 1 second away from beating Damian. It seems that Priest wants to take the Miz through that table, and Miz just keeps weaseling his way away from that. Priest is enraged here. Pushing away. Oh, Priest sent into the exposed term. Priest taking the Miz out of the air with that punch. Once again, we head to the outside. Back into the ring. And south of heaven. The referee is distracted. Priest had this warned. Yet the official was tying the turnbuckle. Drop down face first after all those after all that time being planted into the announce table. His brain has to be scrambled. Berlin was some sort of a home court advantage for Gunther, closer to his soil. San Francisco is home soil for Jey Uso. Will this be the advantage that Jey Uso needs to get back the Intercontinental Championship that he lost at Bash in Berlin? Or will Gunther further solidify his dominance? That match is our main event next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Jey Uso coming out a little different. Then it's been coming out all WWE 2K25 with a championship around his waist. There's a little bit of that aura missing. But the WWE Universe is still with main event Jey Uso. And look where he is in the main event again. And here is the new champion, the Ring General. The hushness that comes over the arena when Gunther comes in. It's like there's a fear in the air. Will we have another title change hands? They all have tonight. So
Introducing
far.
the challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther.
Gunther undefeated against Jey Uso. It's their third meeting. They met before Money in the Bank many months ago on a cross-promotional match back when Gunther was on SmackDown. It's a hell of a match that Gunther pulled out. Jey Uso comes out, bringing it immediately. Didn't connect all or too much with that super kick. Now the Ring General has a hold. Jey Uso. And Jey Uso turning this into a quick combination, trying to quickly put Gunther away, maybe catch him off guard here. Does not work. Gotta be prepared. You better be ready to fight when you're in there with Gunther. It's going to be a brawl. A little bit of disrespect has been shown here by Gunther. We've seen the heart that Jey Uso has. You better be careful when playing around with Jey Uso. Slap and chop each other back and forth here. The fans on their feet. It continues. And Jey. Gunther taking Uso's head off with that one. Gunther just brings so much power to the table. And he seems to be Jey Uso's Achilles heel. Jey gonna come out there. Gunther, he knows what Gunther wants to do here. But Jey is not gonna allow it. He's gonna have to do this by force. Gunther DDT. Table doesn't break. Gunther resets the count. And Jey Uso can't win the championship without if Gunther gets counted out. Gunther's just so good. They don't call him the ring general for nothing. Gunther. Power. The never say die main event, Jey Uso. They be done here. Count to 7. Jey Uso makes it back into the ring. Super kick. Super kick. Cover on Gunther. Super kick. Another one. Gunther packages Uso into a cover. Will this be enough? But Gunther's able to regain the advantage off of that. Spear by Jey Uso. Spear by Jey Uso. The cover. 2. Gunther gets the shoulder up. Intercontinental Championship on the line. Jey Uso, the former champ, losing it at Bash at Berlin. Gunther, the new Intercontinental Champion, winning it at Bash over Uso. Uso rolls out of the ring. Turns it into a pinning combination. Gunther turning it into a pinning combination, a reverse, and that's it. Gunther retains the Intercontinental Championship.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion,
Gunther doesn't fall victim to the title changes tonight. A counter to a counter, and still